Hey, what's up, guys? Listen, so what if I were to tell you that you can make the most decadent, creamiest cheesecake without using an oven, without using springform pans, without using a water bath, or without even making a crust? Would you believe me? I wouldn't, but I totally understand your skepticism because throughout my career, I've made hundreds of cheesecakes, and you know what? They all involve two common denominators. One, they're always baked in an oven, and two, they always involve springform pans. So what am I talking about today? Well, after much trials and tribulations, I have come up with a sick recipe for New York-style cheesecake that we're going to cook 100% underwater, sous vide style. The end result is going to blow your mind. So let's get started. Let's start by making a simple batter. First step is we're going to add 8 ounces of cream cheese at room temperature, which is very important. Has to be soft. 1.5 to 2 tablespoons of pure vanilla extract. And 5 ounces of table sugar. And just grab yourself a hand mixer and we're going to mix this until creamed and combined. Next up, guys, let's add about a tablespoon of all-purpose flour, followed by 1 whole egg and 1 egg yolk, zest of 1 lemon, really finely chopped, and lastly, 1.5 ounces of heavy cream. And we're just going to mix this until fully combined. You want to bring your sous vide cooker to a temperature of 170 degrees. So next up, I have 3 8-ounce mason jars that we're going to fill with the batter about 2/3 to 3/4 of the way in each one. So let me just get the rest of this batter out of here, really even these out. And guys, you know what? I love this method of cooking the cheesecake because a lot of times in the oven, it can really dry out and, you know, the cheesecake cracks. I'm sure you've all experienced that at one point or another. I know I have. You know, this will never happen using this method, and it is so moist and so delicious. All right, let's top off our jars. Start with the lids, and then we have the twisty part. Now, I just want to emphasize that you don't want these on too tight, because so once you actually get to here, once it tightens, don't go any further, because what's going to happen is as it does cook underwater, some of the steam is going to release. If it's on too tight, that steam's not going to go anywhere, and you might run into some problems. So just like that, once it stops, you're good to go. So we've reached 170 degrees. All I need to do is just very carefully place each jar into the water. Be careful not to burn yourself. This water is super hot. And basically we're just gonna let it sit here and cook for the next 1.5 hours. Super easy, much easier than baking. All right, cool, time's up, guys. Grab yourself a pair of tongs. And we're just gonna carefully remove the jars. We're gonna put it in a nice bath of ice water, so make sure you have that ready to go. Set those in. Essentially what's going to happen is this is just going to halt the cooking process pretty quickly, in fact, and it really speeds it up. And we're just going to basically let this sit here for 20 to 25, maybe 30 minutes, and then place it in the fridge for an additional hour to really get it set and chilled. All right, guys, I know I told you that this is going to be the creamiest, most amazing, delicious thing you've ever tasted. So I just really want to show you the consistency and how unbelievable it is. I mean, look at that. It's almost like a custard. It's not like cheesecake. It's cooked in a jar. So you don't have that evaporation where cheesecake can dry out. This is it's so decadent and so unbelievably delicious. Oh my God. I can't wait for you guys to try this. Just look at that. It's like velvet. It's unbelievable. You'll never achieve this creamy of a texture while cooking it in the oven. So I'm wondering to myself what my instructor at culinary school, Chef Rob, would think about this presentation of cooking cheesecake underwater. He was super old school. He was from Brooklyn, and I don't know if he would necessarily agree with this method because when I went to culinary school, sous vide wasn't part of the curriculum. So I don't know. I'd be curious to see what he would think. But this is absolutely the way to go. This recipe rocks. It's really it's such a fuss-free recipe. There's virtually no cleanup, and it's going to be the creamiest, most amazing cheesecake you've ever had. And I'm going to serve it with some strawberry coulis on the side because I know that's going to rock. And if you guys want to learn how to make strawberry coulis, just click on the link. We have a great video on how to do that. I had a blast with you guys today. Thanks for hanging out with me, and thanks for just watching this presentation, and I hope you try it out. I'll catch you guys real soon.